Welcome back to CBS Mornings. It was a monumental day yesterday, and monumental is a word here in the case of Adnan Syed. His story was featured in the 2014 podcast Serial. Now, last month, he was freed by a judge after spending more than 23 years in prison for the murder of his ex-girlfriend, that's Hae-Min Lee. Now, prosecutors have just announced they are dismissing all charges. This is such a big deal. They say newly tested evidence exonerates him. And even so, not everyone believes that he is innocent. Jericka Duncan has been following this case.
Today, justice is done.
State Attorney for Baltimore City, Marilyn Mosby, apologized yesterday to the families of both Adnan Syed and Hae-Min Lee as she announced her office's decision to drop all charges against Syed. He was tried as an adult at just 17 for strangling and killing his 18-year-old ex-girlfriend. But subsequent investigations cast doubts on his conviction. Last month, in a stunning reversal, prosecutors asked a judge to vacate the guilty verdict and release him from prison. They said that in 1999, there were two alternative suspects, both with histories of violence against women and one who even threatened Lee. But that information was never shared with Syed's defense team. The judge agreed and gave prosecutors 30 days to decide whether or not to retry the case. And they're now going one step further, saying that newly tested items from the crime scene exonerate Syed.
There was a DNA mixture of multiple contributors on both Miss Lee's shoes. And most compellingly, Adnan Syed, his DNA was excluded.
Syed, who's now 41, has always maintained his innocence. His murder conviction first gained national attention in 2014 when the podcast Serial chronicled his case and some of its irregularities, even featuring an interview with Syed from prison.
No one can ever come with any type of proof or anecdote or anything to ever say that I was ever mad at her, that I was ever angry with her, that I ever threatened her.
Meanwhile, an attorney for the family of Hae-Min Lee expressed their disappointment at what they call the prosecution's sudden reversal of Syed's conviction. For CBS Mornings, Jericka Duncan, New York.